check. Yeah. Welcome to Club Shada episode 307. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope you in the best feelings and the best spirits. This show is brought to you by shadaware.com, the gods of good fortune. It is midnight and 36 here in Lisbon, Portugal. Thanks to our stream royalty, Master Electronic. And that's for the month of June. Month of July is coming. Put your super chats in to support the show. Thanks to all the sponsors who are supporting this show with your super chats on YouTube, and the people who are supporting on Patreon, and the people who are supporting directly by PayPal or whatever the means you support. Thanks to the people who are streaming the songs, and thanks to everybody. Put me where you are watching from, and put the flag of the country you're watching from on in the chat with what time it is and what city you are watching this from. Why is my screen not in its place? This is strange. Things happen. Ooh, been thinking of something. Listen, I've been moving back between my two apartments. Good thing it's 600 meters between both of them, but I was just there. I spent the day there because yesterday they were installing high-speed internet cable and my giant 86-inch TV in the living room. So in that apartment right now, there's nothing. There's just a huge TV. And internet. There's Wi-Fi running and a huge TV. That's it. The owner is recuperating the sofa that is there and everything, and now we're gonna start. So I have everything running: water, gas, electricity. All this is running. I took my first shower there actually, and what else did I do? When did I get my tattoo? Was it Monday? Oh yeah, it was Monday. Oh, didn't show you yet. I'm gonna show you. Sorry, my mom was sending me a text on WhatsApp. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, so I was cable done, high-speed internet, configuring the Wi-Fi, the codes, etc. done, security done, gas done, electricity done, water done. I started buying some stuff for the two bathrooms, so I bought everything is double, body cream, shampoo, soap, shower gel. What else do I need in that bathroom? One bathroom I'm gonna change some elements, so I had instead of what's around the bathtub, I'm gonna put some stone that's gonna be beautiful and more secure. I'm gonna put some so bathroom. I bought some new towels to put in there, and now I'm starting to think of what I'm gonna do in my office. Actually, I think everything I need is in IKEA for my office, for the back of when I'm going to be live streaming. So I'm going to probably be in the same angle. So my office is going to be like this, and instead of I don't think I'm going to put a camera there. I'm gonna keep it like that. I kind of like this when I think about it, but I'm going to have the office behind me like this with everything there. Probably have a fridge here, and then the rest of my cabinets all around. I'm gonna paint the walls in black. So today, what did we do today? I went with my wife. We went shopping for again, this is my room. Where it is? Yeah. So this is gonna be my future office. That's not here. Photos. There you go. Yeah. That's gonna be my future office. So I'm gonna be putting the desk here. I'm gonna use this desk that it's a piece of wood that I bought, and I had a carpenter manufacture it the way I want. So I'm probably gonna use the same one, unless I get a brand new one. I'll see. And I'm gonna just cut it because it's too big for this room. Oh, maybe not, depending on where I put it. But the way I want to do it, yeah, I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna paint the walls in black or very dark gray, and then I'm gonna put here a fridge, a mini fridge, and there I'm gonna put some cabinets, and then here a bunch of those IKEA libraries, some LEDs behind. So I had a photo that I saw. Let me see, where is it? How is it? Where's the new one? Where are the old ones? I was on IKEA yesterday, and I took some nice ideas of things that I could do. That could be nice, or that, something like that, but in black. I like the idea of having a small ones and then a big one here. I like this idea. So where was it? Yeah, that's some nice stuff that we've seen. We went to see some sofas today as well. That was expensive for nothing. So that's a huge TV. That's all you have. You have a big 80-inch in the house. That's my new tattoo, actually. My leg is crazy. Wait. I saw something. I saw in IKEA exactly what I wanted. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Exactly what I'm gonna put behind. You see? You see, I'm gonna put all these behind, but make it look like differently, and then I'm gonna put a sofa in front. So all this will go on. Look at my daughter, how she asked me to put her YouTube on the TV. She was so happy. She was like, "Oh, it's huge." Where's the room? Where's my room? That's photos from my tattoo, sessions of me getting tattooed. Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Getting a tattoo with numbing cream is the best thing ever. It's amazing. You don't feel shit. That's amazing. Trust me. You don't feel nothing. That was a great experience. So yeah, I'm gonna put those shelves in the corner of the room. But yeah, listen, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So that's what I've been doing. Saturday, they removing the rest of the furniture that is there. There's just a table and a sofa that the owner left there. They're removing everything, and then we can start putting out stuff. I might buy a small sofa while I'm waiting for my big sofa. And actually, when it comes to the sofas, I don't know yet if I'm gonna buy that sofa that I saw in, I don't even know the name of the store, but they have an amazing sofa. It's huge. It's 4 meter long. It's everything gets in. You can turn everything into like 4 beds. Like that's amazing for cinema days and stuff. So I might buy that sofa now. Because listen, my wife loves it, and I love it too. So I might order it and receive it in. Receive it in. How long? 2 months maybe. A month and a half, 45 days. I don't know how long it takes to receive it. But I might also buy a small one as we're waiting, since I already have the TV, and I can buy my office sofa, which would be a smaller one, and then use it on the living room as we're moving, because we're only moving fully in September. So I'm saying, I tell my wife I'm in download upload mode. But I got a number from a person that built a sofa, and that could be an interesting conversation. Because listen, if you buy a 3,000 euro leather sofa or 4,000 euro sofa, chances are these sofa, the price to make it is, I don't know, 1,000, right? But if you pay somebody to make you your sofa, maybe it's gonna only cost you 1,005, and it can make you something that you would buy at the store. Listen, I saw a sofa today at the store. It cost 17,000. I was like, yo, for a sofa? Now, listen, I might want to see the work of that guy, and maybe if he builds amazing sofas for cheaper than how much it would cost, that could be a good idea. So I'm doing this. So next thing I'm doing this week is painting the walls of my office, and starting to work on making it ready for me to move all my stuff. I'll be probably the first to move my stuff, and then I'll probably start working from there. So once I put all my computers there, I'm gonna start working from there and just coming home and just doing back and forth, and maybe we'll start moving the rest. I mean, because we're moving the whole family in 15th of August, but I'll probably have my office running out there in July, probably. So I have to see what I can do, what I can find, how fast I'm building everything. But I'm gonna vlog, of course, the construction of everything. So you're watching on YouTube, I guess. Emery, what up? How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Julie, I hope you're doing good. Mohamed, what up? I hope you're doing good. En direct de Panam, yeah. Black Free Thinker, what up? How you doing? 7:40 in Syracuse, New York. Emery from Montreal, Master Electronic, what up? How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Bon, Ariston Soares, what up? What's good? Hope you're doing good. Why did you choose Buddhism over other philosophy way of thinking, because of the philosophy itself. I think the difference for me, between the way I see Buddhism and the way I see the other religions is, first of all, the other religions are very dogmatic, and they are based on orders. You should do this, you should not do this. If you do this, it's a sin. If you don't do this, etc., etc. But the Buddhism is more about the elevation, and it's more about how you understand the sayings. So that's the way I see it. And to me, that was the one where I felt more free, because I'm a person that questions everything. And listen, I don't even believe that most Africans should believe in Christianity. I mean, you can listen, you can believe in what you want in reality. So forget what I just said. But if all of us are praying for in a religion that was forced upon us with back in the colony days, and even before. So yeah, when you start thinking, you're like, and when you see also the hypocrisy of the people who pretend they are from one religion, but then they only follow whatever precept only when it arranges them, you start asking yourself, well, whoever turned the scriptures into books and the saying into books might have turned it and changed some stuff as it arranged them as time was going, right? So yeah, at a point when I start critically thinking about everything, I was just like, yeah, I like this one. But I tend to, even if I'm a Buddhist, I tend to pick and choose in each religion what works for me. So I'm a free thinker, and I'm free in that regard as well. I just think way too much to just be a believer in anything with my eyes closed. That's me. Some people, they really need to just believe in something. I don't. I remember I spent $4,500 on one sofa back in the days. Yeah, that's actually what I'm gonna spend on this one. But the thing is this: if you think about it, you're gonna spend $4,500, and then it's gonna last you 10 years. So if it lasts you 10 years and you take care of it, and it lasts you 10, 15 years, 10 years actually, listen, is $450 per month, per year, sorry. So that's like $40 a month that you're paying for, in 10 years. So sometimes, because look at this sofa here. I bought it last year, and it's already like, I realized it was not I was like, yo, listen, it's amazing for the price. Yeah, the reason why it was amazing for the price is it's a lesser quality. And listen, my daughter and her two cousins, they were jumping on this sofa and they just ruined it so quick. So yeah, I'd rather spend up front. And I wish I remember the store where I saw the sofa I want to buy. I wish I remember the name. I'm gonna look at now. I'm gonna look at it. Hi dear, it's Agnès from Rouen. Agnès, ça va Agnès? Okay, use my friend website to inspire you with the design. What website? Show me, send me the link. Send me the link on WhatsApp. Sabrina, what up? How you doing? I believe in God in my heart and in my living room. All right. Urban Sweet Spot, what up? How you doing? A leader does not take advice. A leader who does not take advice is not a leader. That is true. You have to listen to your troops. I wish, listen, I went to a website. Let me see if I have. I went to a website, I went to a store today, and they actually had some nice stuff. But nothing that matters compared to the one we preferred, the one we liked. M Trend. So that's the website. This is the website that Master Electronics sent us to watch. Ooh, some nice inspiration. Oh, that's in Swedish? Oh. They don't have it in English. Ooh, some nice stuff in there. VR. M-Trend. Modvartim. Frida. Let me just go to the Instagram. Ooh. Oh, very nice. Oh, I'm going to show this to the wife. She's going to love it. I love this. Wow. Yeah, they have some great stuff. Let me follow them. I'm going to check their stuff later on. But very nice. Full styling. Okay, I understand what they do more or less. So I went to this store here, and they had some nice stuff. They really had some nice stuff. Just, yeah, a little expensive, but I mean, for the quality, it was kind of worth it. Let me see. Entry hall. So we want to work on the entry hall. So we want exactly something like this. How much? 1,600 to have all this, or it's just for this, the console. Oh my god. So the thing is this. Again, you have the choice. Either you just pay expensive for these stuff, or either you show it to a carpenter and you ask him, hey, can you do this for me, and how much it costs if you do it, and is it going to be the same stuff? If I take the best wood, and how much it's going to cost me? Maybe instead of costing you 1,006, it's going to cost you 400. So we love this mirror. If you find the right professional who can do you the right stuff, oh, that's amazing. I love this. I love this. Now in this color. How much? 683. 60 days to receive it. Oh Lord. That's 2 months. All that stuff is made in Italy. Sometimes You even want to just go to Italy and buy it directly from the guys. Oh, they have some nice stuff. Let me see if they have. Let me see their sofas. Sala de Star, sofa modulars. Let me see sofas. Okay. So for my office, I need something smaller than that. But for the main office, I need something way bigger. We saw this one today. 2,000 euros. Oh, that one is beautiful. Yeah, we saw that one. We saw that one. Oh, look at this. Oh, Lord. Look at this beauty. This one. Oh, you can. Ooh. No. Like this. That area. That one was great. I don't know if I have the photo. I took a photo of it, but no, my wife took a photo of it. I don't have it on my phone. But that one was amazing. Products, Sala de Star, sofas. But I want a small one for me. But I want one that can not become a bed, but can just, where you have an electric thing that turns it into something that is almost a bed, like a first class seat. Oh, they have some nice stuff. Ooh. A sofa bed. Oh. Huh. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. But I want leather. On my office, I want leather. Let me see. Let me look at your comments as I'm talking. Le blanc, j'adore en déco. C'est plus spacieux ça. Yeah. Notre palette va être blanc cassé, beige et doré. Ça va être la palette du salon. It is crazy expensive, Agnès. Peut-être pas. I love decoration and just create your own sweet home in a new place is always exciting. Yeah, it is. It is exciting. Buy it from Poland or Romania. But that's why having a guy from Portugal do it might be the same. Because here you might have people who can do you a quality job. I'm going to show you a Portuguese website. And what they do is they often do drop shipping. What beautiful sofa. Yeah, it is. I will. Agnes is great for when your car stops working. Agnes is great. She's gonna push your car. She doesn't play. Agnes. What up, Tome? So let me see. So in this store today we visited. Let me see if I have the photo of one of the sofas that we. Listen, I saw something on. Oh no, wait. It was on Pinterest, but where is this thing? Yeah, that's in this store. Is it on this store? I think it. Yeah. Look at this one. That sofa was nice. But the other one that we saw was actually nicer. and cheaper actually. So I think I'll find what I want. There's also I'm trying to find the name of the place. I know there's Chateau Dax, but that's not the place where I went to get where I want the sofa I want. But look, this is Evani Rus. This is a Portuguese. Wait, this is a Portuguese company, and listen, what they do is crazy. Look at this. All made in Portugal, so you don't have to pay all the taxes and everything. But that might, listen, look at those tables. So I want to know, what are their prices? An entry like this, love it. Now look at the quality of their thing. Poof. Please. They're amazing. And if it's done here, it takes less time than what is sent from Italy. Now these guys, they do amazing stuff. Product, living room. Let me see. Sofas. Dun, 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 dun. Bow. You can talk to them on WhatsApp. Nice. Oh, their website is slow. That's a no-no. There you go. Sofa, chaise longue. So imagine, for me, I can get a small one like this and put it in my office. 2-seater sofa. Get it in the living room now, and then put it in my living room after. But I want something in leather. I really something that, you know, that I can still have in 10 years. So if for this you have to put the price, yeah, I'll do it. Do they have office, living room, dining room, hallway, office? Let me see. Desk, chairs, shelves. Well, I'd like to know the price of their shelves. Listen, I'm gonna do a comparison between IKEA, Portuguese websites, Portuguese sites, and carpenters like Evani Rus, the Italian ones, and my own guy, and see. Listen, if you have a guy that can really create you some nice stuff from the finest wood and that is good at the carpentry, then you can go crazy, and it makes you really something on demand for your place. It just depends how much it costs you. Yeah, you can buy on IKEA. Of course, IKEA is gonna be the cheaper. What are you doing on IKEA, you? So yeah, look, if you go to IKEA and you look for the Billy bookcase, which what everybody used to create their thing. Look, for 150, you get all this. You buy 3 of them, and there you go. You're done. So 600. So look, you can create something that is great like this, for example, with the Billy bookcase, just without the doors, and that's perfect. That's exactly what I want. So you just buy 3 of them, you're done. And you can really, like, you know, $35 for this, or you buy something like this and you put them side by side in black, and you have exactly what you need. Or you can buy those ones that have already, and then I put all my decoration. So yeah, listen, it's wood, it's. So the question is this: how much it costs? Oh, look, oh my God, all done. Yo, that's crazy. See, and you can do something like this. Boom. And it looks great. I went to the store, I look at them, I was like, yo. So let me see if they have others. Look at this, for example. Yeah, that's what I want in my office in the back. There you go, done. So, So for 400, you have all this. How much it costs to have somebody do something like this, but made to look like whatever you want? That's where IKEA wins. And then you get then you put your money that you don't spend on that, you put it on the desk, you put it on the sofa. You see what I mean? I wouldn't buy maybe they have great sofas in IKEA, but I don't want to. Let me see. There's the other one called, of course, there's the Billy, the Kallax. That's the one I might get. If you buy two of those and you put them one on top of the other, you can do drawers in here to put all your important files, whatever. And then, so you can put doors if you want, or you can just put boxes for anything important. And then you put the sofa in front of it. And then you put another one on top of it. You can do some nice stuff. There's some great acts that people are doing. Let me see. Kallax unit with under frame. Yeah, black. Look at this. Boom. For 129, they are unbeatable. And then you put the LED lights. You stick them in the back of each of them, and now you have something amazing. And then you buy some statue. You put some price, your YouTube things. You put your stuff there, and you have something nice. Some people have some great ideas. This one is how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what does. 12. I think there's even higher ones. Look at this one. Look at this one. Oh, what is this? Damn. There's some bigger ones. Oh, that's exactly what I want. See? Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. In black. Boom. That's exactly what I want to do. So I'm here, and then in the back I have these LEDs behind this, and these ones are closed, and I put all the computer stuff in there. This works. Now these guys. These guys are hard to beat. This is nice too. See, this looks more luxurious, of course, right? This looks amazing in your living room. But how much does it cost when you can do? Yeah, this has, the wood is different, etc. But let me see, shelving units. No, that's hard. Okay, shelving units. No, IKEA are not playing, yeah? Let me see. Rooms. Kitchen, bedroom, living room, office, home office. There you go. Desk, no. Shelving units. Horrible, horrible. Kallax. My wife wants this to put all her bags in the bedroom. But this is exactly what I'm trying to do. Yeah. Where is it? The Kallax? Yeah. For 200, hard to beat. And then you can buy this and then you customize it. You can add some stuff. You can get a carpenter to add some wood under to make it look like it's inside. And listen, you put this with a black wall behind and then you can turn it into something great. Then it depends on what you put in there. I'm not gonna dump a bunch of things. I really want to have it like a decoration unit. That is actually, I'm gonna go buy it tomorrow and try. But this is nice too. Yo. Let me see. That's beautiful. Ooh. That is beautiful as well. But you see, if I want to go a little more crazy and do something like this, then I'm asking a carpenter, hey, if we go buy the wood ourselves, how much does it cost for you to create something like me and you incorporate the LEDs and all the things I want in it and electricity and whatever. And then I want some of them open, like, it just depends how much it costs. And that's where IKEA, you can actually do them yourself and you can maybe do some personalization. You have to really, you have to see. Portuguese people are skilled with wood and furniture. The city of Passo de Ferreira in the north is called the capital of furniture. Oh! Should I take the train and with the wife and go there and get our furniture? Interesting. Write me this name on a... Let me write it. Let me write it on my notes in my home office. Home accessory. Let me see. Passos de Ferreira. Interesting. Yeah, maybe, you know, maybe I should just go and... Hey, what happened to my mouse? You will not believe. My mouse is locked. What happened? Huh. Interesting. Can't move my mouse anymore. Wait. I don't have charge. Let me take the trackpad. Let me see if the trackpad works. Connected. Oh, it's the mouse. Oh, the mouse died. Let me look at the mouse charge. Trackpad 70%. What about the mouse? Oh, it was just disconnected? Just like that? Out of nowhere? Lord. It's time I open my new mouse and I'll start using it. This one, I don't know how long I had it, but I mean, who knows? I have members of my family that live near Passo de Ferreira and work at a furniture company. They made the entire furniture of Porto's Hard Rock Cafe. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. What up, Aya? Yeah, I'm telling you. IKEA has good furniture, but the quality of the wood is... Yeah, I know. That's the problem with me. Exactly, the quality of the wood. But then it depends. What I don't like about their wood is that you have wood, and in the middle there's some strange puree of wood, and that's why my for my desk I bought my own wood, and I have a carpenter. Now for the shelves, it depends. Like this one I bought, I don't remember where, but that wasn't one. What's the name of the website I bought this? I forgot. But that nice quality. It was not even the battery. Can you imagine? Yeah, listen. Some interesting stuff. Let me look at there. I'm trying to remember what was the name of the wait. It was in Martin Moniz. Martin Moniz. Let me see if I find it. What was the name of this place? The best 10 furniture store near Martin Moniz. Krana Movesh Mandala Moniz Diaz. That's not that. Yeah, I didn't even write down the name. Where there's my favorite sofa? What is this place? Moniz Diaz. Nope. Look at this. I do agree, just like you. Look at this. That is nice. Yo. 4 meters? Ooh. This sofa is nice. Where is this place? Where is this place? They have some nice stuff. And it's not that expensive. I just paid that in a heartbeat. You get it in 4 weeks? I gotta show you. I gotta show this to the wife. Sofa modulaire, sofa cama. I don't want that. I don't want something that turns into a bed. I don't want something that can recline. But I don't have nothing in leather, it seems. Material. Espuma, madeira, tecido, metal, ¿Qué es? Viscoelástico. Poli... No. Oh. 70%. Oh, they have some nice products, yo. Where are they? It's a Portuguese brand? Who are these people? Let me see. As nossas lojas, yo. If they have a store, I'm going tomorrow. It's great, huh? Let me see if they have stores. Oh. Is the internet slow today or is it me? Oh, they are everywhere except Portugal. In Spain. Okay, it's a Spanish store. It's not too expensive. I'm keeping this one. Let me see. I'm trying to remember the name of it was Avenida Alfantare, I think. No, it was not. What's this? The name of this avenue? Is Rue Alfantare? Alfantare? No. That's not the name of it. It's not Alfantare? Where is it? I don't know why I'm not listen. Martin Moniz. I'm gonna find it. Don't worry. Okay. Topo Martin Moniz. What's the name of that long street in that area? Martin Moniz. Rua da Palma. Damn. Yeah, very nice. I'm trying to remember the name of this avenue that goes from Martin Moniz to... There's this long avenue that is known. Is Rua Almirante Rey. Wait. Rua Almirante Reis. Or Avenida Almirante Reis. That's the one I'm looking for. Avenida Almirante Reis. Okay. Almirante Reis. Where did I find it? Avenida Almirante. That's the one. That's this. In this. That's where the store that I'm looking for is. Let me look for it. Where's the avenue? Almirante Reis. Okay. Yeah. And it's in the beginning of the avenue. Oh, I'm gonna find it. It's on the right. Oh, wait. Mini Presso. Maybe it's on the left. Oh, I'm gonna find this store. There's a hotel not far. I don't know if it's this hotel. Residence. Okay, let me find. Okay. Almirante Reis. Loja de... How you say furniture? Loja de móveis. Okay. Leave Decor. That's the place I'm looking for. Bam! You see how good I am? This is where we find the sofa we want. This is where we got the sofa we're looking for. And they have some great things. I think they sell a lot of things from Evany Roos. And they have a great sofa. Where is it? Produtos. Live Decor. I have to write down this name. Let me write in my notes. Home. Office. Live Decor. For the sofa. Right now I have it somewhere. That's the one. Now they don't have. They don't show a star. Yeah, maybe there's. All right, the sofa that we saw. Ooh. Where is it? Oh, there's a lot of. Oh, look at this. I don't like it. Refeição, descanso, entrada. Yeah, here we saw a lot of things we like. But all that stuff is from Ebony Rose. My wife wanted an entrance like this. If she comes home and I just bought everything here, she's just gonna be like, yay! I don't even need to consult if I do this. Or like this. That's beautiful. Beautiful entrance. Yeah, here we really enjoyed, but there was a sofa that was there. It's too bad that. But I'm gonna go there tomorrow and ask how long to get it, etc. But first, I want to talk to the guy who creates sofas to see how long it takes as well. And listen, if he can do something great, maybe he can do mine. I want a sofa that reclines into like those first class plane seats. Yeah, that's what I want. And here they had some great ones. Anyway, let me stop boring you with my home stuff, but this is my obsession these days. I've been talking for this for an hour. All right, let me talk to you a little bit about some things before I check out. Two things I want to talk to you about. First, I want to talk to you about culture. But before that, I want to ask your opinion about the submarine that is trapped. The submarine that is trapped under the sea with the billionaires that were trying to look at artifacts of the Titanic and etc. And from what I understand and from what I've saw from the news, they only have until tomorrow morning of oxygen, and this is horrible. I don't even want to imagine how it feels for somebody that is I think there's this billionaire who went there with his son. So you're there with your son and you're trapped and you don't know if you're going to just stay there, trapped in this little box and under the water. And maybe you will never be seen again, or maybe for years, and then unless you've been taken out by the Atlanteans, that's scary. And it's 12 hours left, and it takes time to go up too, like with the pressure and etc. This is horrible, you know. It's yeah, imagine, and you're there with 5 people and there's so little oxygen, and you might just you're just gonna stay there. And some might survive a little more than the others, but imagine the nightmare. Imagine you're the only one that is left, and let's say the other 3 passed away and it's just 2 of you. Maybe your dad passed away and you're just there with the 3 dead bodies, and it's you then. Listen, then after that you get claustrophobic forever. Something that actually makes me sad about the world is that when you look at the comments online on this situation, you have a bunch of people online on Twitter and the social media who are just insulting those people, saying that, yeah, you're rich, you had nothing else to do, so you just go there and listen. We are where we are in the world because of people deciding to do bold things and doing explorations, and whatever they do for science is always an advanced. Like, I think there's only 250 people who went at that level deep in under the sea. Like, nobody knows what's there, and it's I think you should respect the people who are just trying those things, the people who are going to space, the people who are going down there, the people who are exploring, because that's how humanity advances. And I don't know why people hate people who have money that much. If you have billions and listen, I wouldn't do that. I would be too afraid to go there. But maybe if I get invited to go to space for, I don't know, be in zero gravity for 10 minutes and then go back to Earth, that's a crazy experience. I would also be scared that mid-flight the whole thing explodes, of course. But listen, if you have the money to pay it, that could be an experience. Listen, me, I don't do bungee, I don't dive, I don't go in the sky just for fun, don't do delta plane, I'm not that guy. Listen, if I had a bunch of money, I would do different things, but I have more empathy for these people than all these people who are just insulting them as if they were idiots. No, they're excited about things that excites them. And listen, I don't know why people hate people that have money so much. I don't know. Maybe because I have money, I don't understand their point of view. But they have, if somebody has way more money than me, I just applaud him. If he got it the right way, if he didn't get it by killing people or exploiting people in an abused way, listen, good for them. If I had somebody that I know that was there trapped in the depth of the oceans and not knowing if in 2 days he will be alive or just if he's already in his sarcophagus, all I could feel for these people, and these are strangers, and all I could feel for them is empathy. Oh my God, especially for the one that he's with his son. Can you imagine the responsibility you feel that you took your son to his death? And no, listen, it's listen, prayers for them, and I really hope they survive this. I hope they survive this, and that we get good news tomorrow, and that they are really maybe in bad shape but all alive, or maybe 4 of them. Listen, prayers for all of them, and I really hope that they survive. Eduardo, what up, my bro? Maman, vous appelez pas les gens, c'est pas bien. Hein? Maman, tu as changé. Hein? Tu es vraiment un gars de section Zouk. Twitter US made so much jokes about that. We are all going to hell to laugh about this situation. Now, that's crazy. Twitter is crazy. Titanic is my favorite movie. I'm crying like crazy all the time. You know, I never saw that movie. I never saw that movie. And I don't know if I'm going to see it. I don't like all these catastrophic movies. They make me think too much. So, yeah. All right. Last thing I want to talk to you about before I go. I want to talk to you about the last show I did again when I was in the north of Portugal in a city called Chaves. And I had I was thinking about it, I saw the interview of that guy. As I was doing my show, right? As I was doing my show in Chaves, in the Kizomba Festival, I realized something. Looking at the public, right? I did more than 1,000 shows in my life, and my crowd usually is diverse, mixed, diverse. Black people, white people, Asian people, etc., etc. And I love this about my reach. But as I was done with my performance and talking with the fans of my music and looking at the people of the festivals, right? I just asked myself, how much do these people spend to go to a Kizomba festival? And because if I look at, for example, let me look at, for example, so that's the festival where I was, right? Kizomba Summer Festival structure. In the beautiful Hotel Casino Chaves, organized by Mandela, my friend. And so how much was a full pass? I don't know. Oh, I cannot see. Oh, was 84 euros. Okay. So full pass VIP plus hotel, 2 nights in the casino. Okay. So look, to get a masterclass, learn some Kizomba moves, get a VIP pass plus a hotel room, you're gonna spend like, let's round it to $100, 100 euros, right? On top of that, so that's 100. On top of that, maybe you're coming from wherever you're coming. So let's say another 100 just to go from, because there were people from Spain, there were people from there were people from everywhere. People from Spain, people from France, people from and Chaves is not far from Spain, but there was a lot of people speaking Spanish. I could hear it, and a lot of people coming from these different places, right? So it was great, DJ Rock. So people spend, let's say, to go to DJ Rock's festival, which is the Like Festival. Each people that go there, they're gonna spend like, I would say 200 people, 200 each, right? So great business for those who organize, great for those who like to dance, etc. All this, okay, cool. But what struck me was the amount of non-African people. In 300 people that were there, it was 10 African people. So we are here all the time talking about cultural appropriation, talking about our music, this was that, da, da, da. There's nothing for us, XYZ, right? And I go to a Kizomba festival, and actually it's the same when I go to the Like Festival, when I go to most Kizomba festival. You're gonna have like 30 black people and then 250 white people, Spanish, Portuguese, English, people from Norway, people coming from everywhere that are willing to spend 200 to 300 euros each on this culture that they love. Our culture. They are willing to spend their money, their hard-earned money. And listen, none of them and not all of them are rich. It's just that they are willing to put money, to spend money, to dance to our dances, to listen to our music, to vibe to our vibe. And a lot of them also organize and they respect our culture. But what do? We just complain. Do we organize events? Most of us no. Do we spend the money? Listen, all the people I see in the comments being the protectors of the culture. Yeah, this is our culture. We should. Do you spend 85 euros to go to an event to support your culture? No, because I don't see you. You say it's your culture. You say it's culture. These people are doing cultural appropriation. But these people are each ready to spend 100 euro each for an event. We, most of the time, are trying to get in free in the club and not pay for the drinks and not support our singers, our promoters, the people who are trying to make it happen. Listen, I was having a conversation with Bodhisattva and he was talking to me about the struggle of just having people pay you the price you want for an event. And most people, they always have a reason for not how they don't want to pay you. When I'm invited in the Kizomba festival and I tell you my price, most of the time they don't discuss. They just say, all right, here's the 50%. You know how much when they listen, me to be hired for anything, you have to send me my 50%. If you want the show to be confirmed and to be in my agenda, you have to pay 50%. You know how when they send me my 50% for a show that happened in June, they sent me my 50% in November last year. Said, okay, this is how much it's gonna cost. All right. The next day I had 50% of that money. Boom, done. And before I go performing, they came to my manager's room, my agent's room, and they gave the other 50%. I did the show, everything went fine, and it was all good. Hotel was paid, trip, first class train tickets, no problem. I got people calling me to do shows in London all the time, or to go to Luxembourg, or actually I'll be in Luxembourg next week, Saturday. But I've been having for years people calling me and listen, they want to negotiate the price. They want to explain to me that they're not going to have enough people, X, Y, Z. And I tell them, okay, I'm not going then. Yeah, but leave me alone. I'm lucky to be in the part of the people who don't need to do shows. But for those who need to do shows to pay their rent, it's a struggle all the time, because our people don't want to pay us. And our people, listen, you tell them Beyonce is coming, they will pay 300 euros for a ticket. And listen, I understand it's Beyonce. But you tell them that we are doing a show, they're not going to pay more than 30 if it's in a big concert. And if it's in a club, it's going to be 10. They're going to pay 10 and that's it. Not more than that. And you're supposed to make a business out of that. You're supposed to feed your family from that. You're supposed to have an ecosystem that is healthy out of that. But us, we are not willing to put the money. We are willing to go and put comments. We are willing to go put comments on Instagram and put be angry all the time, which is sometimes, sometimes people are appropriating your culture. Some people are feeding off your culture. Sometimes it happens. But those people, they are loving the culture. They are not appropriating. They don't think they are X, Y, Z. They just love the culture. And they show their love with their money. They show their love by, creating events, spreading the culture further than we ever could spread it ourselves, or we did. And they love it so much that they are willing to pay to see us sing, to see people dance, to learn how to dance. And they're creating beautiful community. They go there with their kids to enjoy our culture. And instead of seeing what is amazing with that and joining the fun, all I see you guys doing is complaining. Oh, it's my culture. Oh, it's my cloth. Oh, it's my this. Oh, it's my braids. Oh, it's... I don't see you putting 100 euros to go see, to support Nelson Freitas or Kaysha or whoever you like. I see people who, they go on YouTube and they rather download your video or put some ad blockers than let you get a few cents. So listen, should we complain sometimes about things that are not right? Yes, of course. But if all you do is just complain and you are not able to also support, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Listen, we all have YouTube channels. You can support us in so many ways. Super chats. Listen, some people send me substantial amount of money to support this show, and they say, hey, listen, some people, they do it on the super chat, and thank you for those who do it. And some people, they just send me the money directly on PayPal or on direct, and they say, listen, I just want to support your show. Here's XXX. Keep on doing what you do. We need voices like yours. Oh, amazing. Like, can I talk about? No. I just support what you do. Congrats. Some people, listen, Julie was here. She has all my albums in CD. She bought them. She didn't download them. She doesn't stream them or just download them from YouTube. She bought them. There's a difference between supporting and talking. There's a difference. And it doesn't mean that we can't talk or complain. It just means that if you're not supporting, then shut up. Don't be in the comments. It's something I tell people all the time. Whenever I put people who are dancing in new ways, urban kids, XYZ, they're in Ukraine, they're in Russia, they're in India, and they are just dancing in a way that you feel is wrong because for you, that's not the way it's danced, right? And maybe they don't look right. They should be black people, whatever. And I post them. I get black people coming to my comments. I get Angolans, Virgins coming to my comments and they're like, no, that's not the way you dance Kizomba. And why are you posting them? You see, you are sellout, blah, blah, blah. And my answer is always, where are your videos? Where are your videos? Do you see what's happening with something going on? Do you want to do a ratio on how many of my people, the people who know these songs since 2006, or the younger kids of that generation? You want to do a ratio of how many of our people are doing the dance, are supporting, are being like proud of me, reposting, whatever, to the ratio of Koreans, Chinese, Angolan, Russians, Americans, Ukrainians, Kazakhstan, and everybody is seeing it. And they're clapping. And when I post the people dancing, some people, they don't even comment. They don't even put a like. Or if I post somebody, like the other time I post these girls from Korea, and then everybody was there just laughing because, yeah, they were a little stiff in their dancing. But then everybody appeared to put negative comments. And me, I was just like, somebody sent me a private message about, why you post those girls? They don't really know how to, they don't know how to dance or whatever. I was like, because I appreciate the fact that somebody took the time to do a video supporting my art and being inspired by my art. And again, I asked the person, what did you do? Where's your video? Ah, man. I said, yeah, see? To comment? Yeah, you're here. But to put your money where your mouth is, there's nobody. And don't talk to me, oh yeah, but I'm struggling. I don't give a fuck. Shut up then. You think that all these people who are spending their money because they're obsessed with dancing are rich? No. They're working hard as well. But yeah, they save their money to go support and dance because they love dancing. And you want them to dance in a better way or to respect your culture or to learn some stuff about your culture, then be part of the conversation, not of the hates. And yeah, as I was at that festival, and actually I always think that when I go to a festival because I find it amazing to see how, listen, me, I'm a proponent of cultural mixity. So some people, they want to have their culture and not share it with nobody. I don't understand how they do it in a world where, with the internet, where everybody's inspiring each other. But because I'm from and I'm rich of my cultural mixity, I was born in Congo from a mother that is half Portuguese and a father that is 100% Bantu Congolese. I was born in Kinshasa. I grew up between Kinshasa, Abidjan, then Brussels and Paris. I lived 32 years in Paris with a complete mixity of people. Speak French, English, Portuguese, Lingala, and a bunch of other tongues. And I've listened to everything. I grew up listening to Pet Shop Boys, Madhouse, Durand, Def Leppard, and as well as Guy, Bobby Brown, R. Kelly, Jay-Z, Pete Rock and CL Smooth, Celia Cruz, Kassav, Patrick Saint-Éloi, Quack, and also K-pop, Zouk Kizomba, Urban Keys, etc., etc., etc. And I believe that because I don't see culture as something that is made to belong, but it's something that is made to share. And it's something that it's not a territory, but in a certain way, it is what is a bond between culture is a bond between the people from a certain place that all have the same us and coutume. But it doesn't mean that it is something that you are not sharing to the people who are welcome in your land. And at the same time, when they come, they maybe bring something to you, right? And when you go to their land, maybe it's different and you learn something else and you bring also something, and it's an exchange. It always has to be an exchange. It's not like I come to take your stuff and do something with it. And then, so that's where it's become a cultural appropriation, right? But a lot of people have this stance of, it's mine and I don't want to share it. And listen, some people have great initiative, and of course it depends from where you are. The conversation is different from a place to another. Us who are born in multicultural cities, we all speak with, and we all use a little bit of the culture of everybody. We use a little bit of Arab slang, a little bit of African slang, a little bit of French slang, a little bit of American English from the New York hip hop that we grew up with. So we all have this mixity originally from how we were born. If you were born in the US, you might think differently because maybe things are more communitary. Like it's more communities that stays between themselves, and it's a different fight out there, right? And if you're in China, or if you're in Japan, where like they don't even mix with nobody, it's just them between them. So it depends where you come from, of course, and your experience will vary. But when I see it from my eyes, I'm just like, if you look at the cover art from my album African Bohemian, it's written there, Métis Musique Universal. I believe that my culture is meant to be shared with the people who love it. And listen, if they take it, turn it into something else, and spread it into something else, yeah, that's life. And if my people want to keep it original, some of my people want to keep it original and exactly the way it was, it's valid as well. And if some people also take it and turn it into something else, it is valid as well. And if somebody want to gatekeep or certain some things, it is also valid. It just depends how and how do we support it. But it is hard warming and at the same time heartbreaking when I see that some people, they talk but they don't support, and they don't come. And we were having a conversation with a few actually a group of the black guys that were there. So it was me, Thomas, Mestre Pichu, etc. And did I say Pichu? Pichu, sorry. And it was a conversation about this feeling of being the blood, the cultural blood of the world, but then not being the one that are profiting from it, which is a common feeling that I hear and I experience about with a lot of black people in different cultures. They feel like they create, but they are not. Yeah, they only get 1% of the revenue from the creation, the dance, the music, etc., etc. There's this feeling of being robbed all the time, and it's a valid feeling, depending on where you come from. And my answer to that, because I had the same conversation with Buddy and Armando Cabral and some other people, my answer to them was, guys, we are in a Kizomba festival where we have a bunch of outsiders of, I don't know if they're outsider, at a point they become insiders of the culture, but we are in a Kizomba festival where a lot of outsiders come to dance and feed off the energy of our creation and enjoy, right? But we do it in a hotel that doesn't belong to us. And maybe we have to adhere to some rules, and maybe we have to only make 30% of the money that's going to be made, because the hotel want to take the lion's share of all the people you bring in, and you have to pay for the hotels. It's not like people come and you get all the money. When people spend 100 on a pass, you still have to pay the hotel. So maybe they give you a special price. Maybe you're going to have, since you are filling a hotel with people, maybe the hotel is going to tell you, okay, instead of paying the room 100, you're going to pay the room 50. But you still have to pay them 50. So if you put 1,000 people in the hotel, you're still going to have to pay 50 times 1,000. And what I was telling to the boys was, well, if we don't own an hotel, it is what it is. And at a point, if every time you guys make X amount, every time you teach, every time you get invited somewhere, if you take that money and you use it to buy shoes or to buy something that says Balenciaga, instead of putting it in our own creators, to put it in an investment fund. Listen, as something I told artists one day, I said, listen, if Kaysha, Nelson Freitas, Judge, Sequat Pedro, listen, Anselmo, Raf, if all the big artists, if we had a fund and we took 30% of all the money we make every year, all of us, and we all took that money and you give it to me that you can trust, and I'm going to invest that money in buying a club, buying a radio station, or just buying shares in clubs, shares in radio stations, shares in hotels. When you come to a hotel, right, and you want to organize a Kizomba festival or a show or just a dinner for your culture, and the director of the hotel looks at you and he's like, oh, who's this guy? And you come and you give your card. Hi, I'm Edward McCullough from XXX whatever capital. And the director of the hotel is like, oh shit, he's the owner of this place. He owns 10% of this place. The conversation is different, my friends. And that's why, listen, this conversation is not about how much money you are giving me. I'm one of the lucky few that can say thank you to you because you guys are giving me. Listen, you guys are streaming my music. You guys are coming to my late show on YouTube. You guys are coming. I'm lucky. That's why I don't complain. I'm just talking about something that is broader. And listen, it's not just for black people, but if you look at a lot of other cultures, and even like, listen, the Kizomba organizers, when they complain to me about the struggle they have with the venues that they want to organize their thing in, I tell them the same thing, which is a business conversation. Maybe it's time for you to invest in your place. And that's what I told the guys. And that's what I told Buddy and them. I was like, guys, if you don't seize the means of production and also the means of spreading, and you don't seize the narrative, you're going to feel that way. And your feeling is going to be valid. But the fact that most of you, not all of you, a lot of people do stuff. I'm part of those people. So I'm not going to say that we don't do shit. But the other 99% who are just in the YouTube comments, if you don't seize the means of production, the means of spreading the awareness, and you don't take control of the narrative, some people will do it for you. And listen, some people might do it in a nefarious way. Some people might do it just because they love your culture. And maybe you're going to feel away because you're going to be like, it's not your place to do it. But at the same time, they're going to do it anyway because they love your culture and they want other people like them to know about it. And then they're going to become leaders. I tell this story all the time. 10 years ago, maybe more than that, I was not in Portugal yet. 12, 13 years ago, I told all the artists, we need to have a YouTube channel for all of us. All of us. And we put our music videos in that channel. And everybody just come to that channel. Those who are big will support those who are small. When those who are small become big, they will support those who were big. And we are all putting our videos in one place, and all the money that is generated from this channel, we have an independent board that decides, and we use the money to fund the next music video of all of us. And the channel is just its own independent stuff that belongs to us all, and the money is redistributed in our concerts, our music videos, etc., etc., etc. And now we have a vessel inside of YouTube. We have our place where we put our interviews. We do content for that place. When we have, you want to do a show like Colors, you do it there. And now we have power because we're all together in one place. I'm explaining this to the artists. I don't know who told me, yeah, but I have more fans than such and such. Why would I give the power to my competition? There we go. I was like, well, because we can compete in the middle of our small market, but in the grand scheme of things, if we are all together in our market, we are bigger. We have an island in the sea instead of being a drop of water. So if we are all together and you guys are the two biggest, and you guys come together, at least in that place where we have all our content, we become more powerful than MTV. So we don't have to beg for MTV, Trace, Channel O, and all these people to play our videos when our videos is in the place where we control. And whenever we want to produce a new artist, we want to bring out a Vanda May, you want to bring out some new artists, and we have some young generations coming, we can bring them in the front of a channel that has 1 million followers. And now we have something. And it never happened because, no, I don't want my video with this guy, or I don't want this, or me, no, I prefer doing the things my way, or blah, blah, blah. So you know what I did? I took all these ideas and I used them in my channel, this channel that you're watching. So you have the Eligio videos, the Sumia videos, the ABG videos, the Isa, Taina, all these things, Ledes. It's all in my channel because in the end, I could only do it with my structure when I wanted to do it with the whole Zouk, Kizomba, Compa industry in one place. 10 years later, our friend Bruno, who comes to Club Shada all the time, our friend Bruno creates Mais Kizomba. And he creates it from just being a fan of music, and he puts videos in his YouTube channel, not knowing how it works exactly, and just as a fan. And one video from Badosha and another one from forgot his name, a few artists blew up. And then all the artists, they all send their videos to Mais Kizomba, so that Mais Kizomba, because they know that that's where the people who love Kizomba are. So they all send their videos to his channel. The channel become popular, so popular that he gets 1 million subscribers. And then my phone rings. Yo, did you see Mais Kizomba? Say, yeah, that's great. Like, yeah, I know the guy, Bruno, cool. And it's like, this motherfucker is white. I'm like, huh? Yeah, and this is our culture. This is our, why all that? We have to take control. It's like, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. Because when I told you guys, let's get together and create something for us by us, your answer was, no, I'm too big for, oh, I know, or, hey, yeah, but what if I bring 1 million people? He only has 10,000 people, so I'm gonna bring in my force and I'm gonna bring in my fans. I was like, yeah, that's how it works when you are a family. That's how you work when you are a family. You might be the one that brings the most bread these next 5 years. And thanks to you, everybody's eating. But maybe in 5 years, you break your leg and you cannot do shows anymore. And whoever you fed for 5 years is now big because of that. And instead of looking down upon you, he's going to bring you bread every day by himself just because of he remembers that you fed him. And he's going to be like, hey, big brother, I know it's going to take you 6 months to get better, but here's some bread. Eat. We got you. Don't worry. We got this. And they're going to push. And when you get back on your feet and you're ready to come back to the game, maybe that kid's going to tell you, hey, listen, I'm invited everywhere. Do you want to come do shows with me everywhere? I'll split my bread with you. Because he's going to remember what you did for him. But when I tell you, let's do this, you all tell me no. True story. But then everybody's calling me. Yo, all these white people are doing Kizomba festivals. We have to do something. And I was like, oh, we have to do something? What do we have to do? We have to take control. We have to. I was like, yeah. But when I told everybody, let's do Zouk festivals. In 2005, I told everybody, let's do Zouk festival before the salsa people take the idea with Zouk and Kizomba. Everybody told me, hey, you are African. Shut up. Like, you are not even Angolan. You're from Congo. You're not even from the West Indies, and we let you in the Zouk, so shut up. That's what people told me in 2005. So I was like, all right, okay, no problem. And now, yeah. Look at all these people explaining to us that we have to unite together. I'm like, so, listen. At a point, I mean, some of us who are the builders, right? We create those spaces when we can have conversations where we can elevate ourselves, right? When we can talk about things and exchange, get ideas, push each other up. Listen, my little contribution is here. I'm just trying to elevate the minds. Give people ideas so that next time there's some people, they want to do something, they might decide to do it together instead of doing it one against the other. And so that they can be strong enough that they don't need to go to somebody else's hotel. That they can invite other people from other culture inside of their culture and not even feel that there's any cultural appropriation because they hold the culture together. So when some people come in, yeah, they're a guest. Hey, welcome. Welcome to our home. The problem right now is because we didn't do the work. Some of us, not me, but let's say we. Because we didn't do the work, we go to these festivals, we go to these shows, we go to these clubs, and we know we are enjoying our culture, but we are hosted by other people. And you don't own the narrative. You don't own the means of production. And you're just a guest in your own culture. But the question is never, I hate people who just want to complain. I like people who ask themselves how we got there. And it's not always, because they're stronger and they took it. No. A lot of times it's because we didn't do the work back in the days. You know how many people are told, buy a microphone. And they were like, nah, I just want to sing. And I told them, I want you to own your masters. I want you to own your destiny. And they're like, no, I just want to have those people pay for me. I say, yeah, but if those people change their mind, they have no reason to change their mind. 10 years later, they change their mind. And now they call me. What should I do? And I tell them, well, there's nothing to do. You have to go back from zero. What? Yeah. You're going to be financially stable and independent. It's going to take you 10 years to create all the catalog to be independent. Are you ready? I'm already 40. So, yeah. So work until you're 50. That's too long. So, well, I worked for 30 years to arrive here. I'm independent. I own my music, all of it, every stream. I'm not complaining about the streams because when people are complaining, I make 1 million stream and I only make 300 euros, it's because you don't own your masters. So you get paid 10% by your label. I get paid 100% by Kaysha. Why? Because I worked to arrive here and I understand what is the conversation. You know how many artists own their YouTube channels? You don't even know that. Some people have YouTube channels, they don't own that. Or some people have YouTube channel, they don't put nothing there. Look at all these artists. Go look at the artists that are big right now. and look at the name of the YouTube channel. What is this channel's name? Kaysha. It's not my label's name. It's not XYZ. It's because I understand that if you want to be significant and have your voice count, you need to own the whole stack. You have to do it the Apple way. You own the whole stack. You own the phone, you own the operating system, and you own the users. If you don't do this, you fucked. And when I was seeing all these dear dancers having these conversations, I was just telling them, guys, you put all your money together and you buy a small place and you start there. A place that you can put only 50 people and you start there. And from there you build. It's going to take years, but in X amount, you're going to arrive to a certain level. A lot of people, they don't want that. Yeah, they prefer go and get 1,000 here, 500 there, because at the same time, listen, life is there. You have kids, you have bills to pay, and you don't want to, take the risks. And then the people from the public who, listen, I'm not blaming them because they don't understand business, but they hear in the comments and they don't do the work either. And listen, 20 years ago, the same people in the public that were complaining that Zouk was not at its place were the same people who were buying blank CDs and copying your albums. And when you were telling them, well, how you expect the culture from the West Indies, the French West Indies, to become big if you rob it? But I don't have the money to buy a 20 euro CDs. I was like, but you have the money to buy the Air Jordans that I see here. So listen, how much is we're talking from a Starbucks. How much is the coffee here? 5 euros? Okay. So if you skip 4 days of Starbucks, you have 20 euros. That album that you're ready to copy, buy it. Because if it's Michael Jackson, you're going to buy the real copy. Listen, copy Michael Jackson and buy Kassav. They should be millionaires. Listen, I'm not saying it's just us. But I want to come to the point of view of what I see when I go to all these events. I see events from people who are sincerely in love with the culture and who are sincerely trying to push it. Grand Marabout, what the fuck? I'm coming to ban you. Who are sincerely, YouTube already banned him. Yeah. Some people who are sincerely pushing the culture because they love the culture, and they will also understand that they are not from the culture, but at a point they become of the culture because they respect it so much, and they try to do everything right, and they try to invite the right people to talk and to teach their people about the culture that they love so much. But the other people who should do something and also become part of the movement, they don't. But they complain. They love to complain. They love to be part of all these movements and be angry at somebody. They wake up, they go on Twitter, they go on Instagram, they look for something to be angry about so they can comment, have a little bit of adrenaline, a little bit of dopamine. Oh, my comment had 5 likes. Yay. A great day. And what did they do for the culture? They believe they defended it. But in reality, they don't do shit. it is what it is. Listen, the people are here actually do. We are part of the people who do something. Listen, most people here we support, most people we organize, most people we spread, we try to teach people. All of you guys here. Some of you have YouTube channels, like and listen, I like Urban Sweet Spot, for example, have a YouTube channel. I hope everybody is subscribed and go put some views, put some likes, put some super chats. Support the people who are doing something instead of just being angry in the comments. It is important. Because, you know, when you're angry in the comments, you are actually being your attention is on something else other than building. And we have to build. I'm sure that a lot of these Kizomba Festival organizers would love to have some help from people from the culture who would say, listen, you're doing your festival, here's 10,000. I want to give you 10,000 to do the festival, and I want to be part of some of the things. And I would love to have a panel when we talk about Angola, Cape Verde, Guinea, Congo, Haiti, the West Indies. And when we do some panels, I would love to. And here's X. Or, hey, I want to organize something. Can I pay you to help me? Or listen, have a YouTube channel when you have the conversations. All these things. I mean, that's just how I feel when I go to these places. And you know, when I feel those things, I'm not sad. I'm just like, for me, I see it. For me, it's beautiful to see all these people who are loving our culture. I love it. I'm like, wow, look at all these people. They are so happy. Look at all these good energy that I find in those places. And you do these shows and you have people telling you, oh, it was so amazing. And you're like, I mean, it was a cool show, but I was not even like full on. And sometimes it's funny, you do a Kizomba festival on a Friday and everybody's like supporting, everybody's like, da da. And then after that, you go do a show in the heart of your own culture, like in a full black crowd, and they all look at you like this. Because, yeah, you're not better than me. And you're like, what happened? What happened? The good thing is, I mean, for me, the beautiful thing now is that I'm respected enough in everywhere, inside and outside of the culture, that everywhere I go, I receive the love. But back in the days, listen, I would perform in Portugal and I would be welcomed with open arms. And then I would go perform in France and people would be like, yeah, you're not better than us. And I would be like, damn, I'm going to go live in Portugal. So listen, all this to say that it is important to act more than, being distracted in the comments. It is super important to act. It is important to invest. It is important and you can invest in so many different things. Look, my YouTube channel generates money, right? So I'm not doing all this for free. But actually, the money from my YouTube channel doesn't come from this show. My money from my YouTube channel comes from my songs. I could sleep right now or watch Netflix and not just come here and talk and spread the little things I know. and I would be fine. I would make probably the same amount of money. But I believe that my part at this stage of my career and the respect that people have for me is to come here and try to elevate the conversation to something else. And oh, this is my cult. Now, let's elevate a little bit to, okay, what do we do? And have these conversations. And from the fact that most of the people who come one time return, I guess my voice is resonating to some people who enjoy having agreements and disagreements with me and have conversation and discuss and give their opinion and meet in the chat. And some people, listen, some people, they met in the chat here and they worked together and did songs together or did businesses together or whatever. So I believe that I do. That's why you don't see me in the comments. If you see me in the comments, it's usually to say something positive. And you might see me in the comment of artists that are completely unknown, who are just starting. You're going to see me in the comments. Yeah, keep it going. And sometimes these artists reply to me, oh my God, it's Kaysha. Like, and then they send me a DM. Could we do a song together? And sometimes, or most of the time, I say, yes, of course, let's do it. Because you know what? When Jacob was of this earth, every time I asked him, hey, can we? He was like, yeah, of course. Let's do son. And I was like, wow. Took me 6 months to ask because I was like, how am I going to ask him? I asked him to come, music videos, he would just show up. I asked him to sing on Music Warrior and he just show up, sing, play some guitars. Every time I asked him something, he did listen. He didn't need this. Was a legend, creator of Zouk, creator of all our careers, because creator of the genre that saved us, legend. And when Lil Me would come and say, hey, can I? Was, yeah, of course, sure, yeah, let's do it. Oh, I still have his last message before he passed, or before he was in the coma, where I said, hey, listen, maybe I'm asking too much, but I would love to have you in my 10th album. I have this track. I would love to have you. And he was like, yeah, but it has to be something new, not some Zouk. I did this before. Like, has to be something like different, something that I never did. Surprise me. And I was like, oh. And I was thinking of doing an amapiano with him. Something different. And sadly, yeah. But that's what he taught me. He taught me that when you get in that position, you have to elevate the others. And that's what I try to do with those sometimes hard conversations. Because for me, the conversations are not against somebody. When I arrive in Ukraine and they don't know how to dance kizomba and they're all dancing differently, and they call somebody kizomba when it's urban keys, and they call somebody traditional kizomba when it's compa. I don't hold it to them because I understand that nobody told them. They don't know. They don't have the information. And if they don't have the information, is that we didn't do our job right to give them the information, because there's no place when people can have the information, and people who are yearning for the information don't have it. And nobody says, okay, I'm going to do a channel where I explain everything. Not just the moves, but also the story, who, how, dates, places, how, all these things. So yeah, when I arrive there and I see everybody and I'm like, what's going on here? I'm like, well, the culture is just spreading itself by itself because the culture is so strong that it's just spreading because people love it. And nobody is there to explain, so people just make up things. And then I go to the other side of the world in Brazil, and I see everybody dancing on zouk, no, on kizomba, but they call it zouk, and they dance lambada, but they call it zouk. And you're like, what? But again, I appreciate the fact that my culture has spread its wings so far, and that, yeah, some people might not name it correctly, some people might not, but you know what? They love it. They love it, they respect it, and they are spreading it. And our job here is to be there on the side and put the right words in the right place, name the song right, make people understand what is the difference between zouk, compa, candy zouk, ghetto zouk, urban keys, douceur, merengue, meringue, bachata, rumba, all these, dombolo, rumba, like, have people understand what is the difference. Teach them to understand the difference. Because people are not stupid. It's sometimes just they don't have the information. And if you travel enough, you start realizing it's not just about cultural appropriation. Sometimes it's just that art travels with or without you. Especially on the days of the internet. Look at my song, Something Going On. 3.7 billion views on TikTok. And everybody is hashtagging compa when it's not a compa song. Yeah, we add some compa lead on the remix, but the rhythm behind is candy zouk. Candy zouk, which is a mixture of zouk, kizomba, and Capverdian music. So when people say compa, yeah, I know they're wrong. But all these people in Brazil and that are just saying, yeah, compa, and it's just spreading, well, it is what it is. And when people ask me, is it compa? I said, yes, a little bit, but it's more complicated than that. But I appreciate the fact that my song is now viewed by soon 4 billion people. And if we appreciate it more and put ourselves more at work, and listen, the people are here listening, I'm not talking to you because I know you guys are working. I know you guys are smart. But the rest of us, the 99%, the others, don't take it for you. The others, well, it would be a different conversation. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oh my God. You see, that's my problem with me and my monologues. After that, I don't even look at your comments. Let me look at your comments and go to sleep. Where was I? Kia days, nice stuff. Website, no change. Eduardo, send them. All right. Shouts belong to the Marine. DJ Rock says organizing an event costs a lot more than you can imagine. Oh, I know. Good business when there's a lot of people and lower cost organizing. Yes. Yeah, we had a whole conversation about this with Olga. And again, listen, I've been telling you to come here on Club Shada, be my guest, so we can have the conversation about the business of organizing events. But you don't want to come because you don't like me. What up, FYT Gug, hello, how you doing? Urban sweet spot. There is such a thing as cultural appropriation. Yes. Emery, we don't encourage our artists enough, our culture because we are cheap. It's the sad reality. Don't be too bad on us. Urban Street Party says it's not sometimes. It happens. Yes, it happens sometimes. DJ says these days some guys want even rooms to come to events to dance and balance numbers. Interesting. Theodore is saying, you should know that constantly criticizing is a livelihood for many blacks. Many of our brothers, unfortunately, have only that to do, especially those who speak of Pan-Africanism, etc. Judy saying, I'm still looking for vinyls from you. Oh, yes, I'm going to do them one day. I'm going to do a special batch just for you. DJ Rock is saying, the only thing I defend is Urban Kids video event, parties, workshop, etc. If they are Urban Kids, they should be called as such. The rest is more the culture spread for the best for all. I mean, again, we had conversations about that. You know, to me, if you want to put Urban Keys away from the rest of Kizomba, then you also have to put Zouk away from Kizomba and Semba and etc. I mean, either you accept everybody or you see what I mean? Because I understand Urban Keys is big, but Kizomba is an umbrella term because inside of it, there's a lot of different things. So, but I understand what you mean. Just because you don't see them doing it doesn't mean it's not being done. Of course, I know that. That's why I say the 90. That's why I talk about the 99%. I'm not talking about you and me. Told me last time I tried to support my culture, me and almost 2,000 people were robbed. Oh shit. What? The Trace Made in Africa event. It was the haste of the century. I will never recover my money. Oh Lord. Oh, I was talking to the CEO of Trace about that. Actually, he's coming Friday. He's gonna be in Lisbon. I talked to him and actually they got robbed. Oh, that's a crazy story. But yeah, listen, I cannot go into the depth of it, but actually I think they had the people who were organizing with them were crooks. So they lost money too. Actually, they paid me 10,000 euros to do the music of the publicity of this event. And the event never happened. So actually, I made money. Culture should be respected as much as possible. Yes, I do agree. Kisses, Agnes, see you soon. There are a lot of creators but few owners. Yes. Bro, I'm gonna take you to negotiate hotels next time. Hey, let's go. Listen, when you own, the conversation is different. Trust me. I'm an owner, so I know. When you own things, listen, when I have conversation with Sony, Universal, Netflix, all these people, they don't talk to me as an artist. They talk to me as an owner. They know I own my assets. So the conversation is not, yeah, we can. No. Listen, I'm like, I don't need the fake promises and stuff. Okay, let's talk numbers. Let's talk da. Okay, you want this to do that? It's gonna cost you that much. Somebody called me from Africa. Hey, we want to use that song for publicity. I said, okay. You a beer company, in the channel that you're gonna think there's not gonna be any copyright. It's not gonna do. Okay, 100K. What? Yeah. But that's a little. Oh yeah. Why? Okay. This is why it's 100K. Pa. He knows what he's talking about. Yes, I do. I love your vision. Thank you so much, brother. My girlfriend is a kizomba dancer that's studying psychology, working on 3 jobs to get a small food venue and then expand to an African restaurant. She's now organizing her first African party. Wow, amazing. Well, listen, if we can support by putting a flyer on a story, just send us and we'll do our part. If we can at least do that, listen, I have 200,000 followers. I'll put the flyer on my stories to support her, and whenever her restaurant or her food venue, if it's something in Lisbon, we'd go eat there, do some photos, and I don't want to be offered the food. I'll pay. And I'll bring Buddy and some people. If this is the least I can do, that's how you put your money where your mouth is. And that's what I'm talking about. Naylo de Jesus, true, very true. Thank you so much. She wants to be an owner instead of just a talker. Exactly, Tomei. Yes, exactly. Where is it? In where? Alentejo. Oh, that's far. Well, if we D-Rock, if we ever go to Alentejo, we know where we're eating. Nelo is saying the biggest problem with our brothers, they never think about tomorrow. It's about living for the moment. Anything can happen. We need to start working together, whether you are big or small. I completely do agree with you. Pull-up artists have the same mentality though. Yeah, I know. You love to come to Portugal and you don't say nothing to me. Since you've become a East European, you forgot us, your brothers, your Portuguese, the Tuga brothers. You changed, my brother. You changed. I'm joking. Much love to your wife. Kay always speaks the truth. Yeah, I know. That's why it hurts. That's why it hurts. Prince and Michael Jackson warned a lot of artists about owning their masters. Yes, it is true. Oh, listen. You didn't see that comment because YouTube blocked it. But it says, venez voir la réalité, le grand marabout du Bénin. Yo. Oh, Lord. DJ D-Rock says, I know my own skin, the hate, envy I got all my life since I started organizing events or teaching or DJing. It's hard to get some appreciation for doing our best to do things the right way. Yes, exactly. And yeah, you are the ones of the one of those people who are supporting the culture and loving the culture and doing it not as a, and we had those conversations. You are one of those people who are spreading the culture intelligently and putting the money and paying the people. So you're putting the money back in the culture. And it's hard to have this appreciation too. I agree with you. I enjoy hearing you and talking with you, bro. Oh, I enjoy talking to you too, but you have to come to the show and talk here and have this conversation. Sometimes you just have to change the location. That's why I'm moving to. I need a fresh start because I know what I've been staying on the comfort zone for a while. Yep. Sometimes you have to move. I'm actually moving as well. So, I always give the example of one of our conversation when you just mentioned that the Kizomba crowd approached the urban case situation in the wrong way by being aggressive instead of showing the right way. Yes, that was a great conversation we had in Germany. Zouk in Brazil actually was using proper Zouk to dance lambada after the lambada genre got banned. Yeah, That was crazy, huh? That's crazy how history made something. And when I got there, they were even teaching the story of Zouk, and but they a lot of people when I start going to Goiânia and place, some people like they didn't know really the difference between Zouk, Kizomba, Kompa. For them, everything was Zouk. But look, it's the same for me. Then some people are just spreading the culture, and then they are also trying to get as much information as they can. Culture appropriation versus culture appreciation. Exactly, culture appreciation is important, and some people will appropriate. And listen, in the Kizomba festival game, I also know some people who are vultures. I also know some people. DJ Rock, you know who I'm talking about. You have some people, they just see the money and they just want to make the money and they don't care about anything. That's when it's cultural appropriation. Then it evolved into the electronic rhythm, stated being called Lambada Zouk, but meanwhile, to short the name, they called everything just Zouk or Brazilian Zouk. Yeah, listen, sometimes you just use a word that works. It's just like salsa, Zouk, Kizomba, the same thing. Even compa, it's nice words, then you can put everything you want in it. But inside, it's always a lot of things. Man, if I didn't like you, I wouldn't be here at almost 4 a.m. It's just because you're not sleepy. I'll be in Lisbon from the 22nd until of course we're meeting. Oh yes, we're meeting. I'm preparing the podcast studio for you. I'm watching this show from the Submarine in question. Oh my god. All right. I say, can I DM you later? I want to know what actually happened in the Trace event. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But for now, I have to edit the shows. I'm 3 shows late with my edition, so I'm gonna edit a few clips. So if you want to support this show, don't forget to either go to Shada, buy something, super chat something, or you can also go to the channel, watch the ads, and leave a like and a comment in one of the clips from Club Shada. There's a lot of them, so if you do that, that would be super cool. Thanks to our stream royalty that already fell asleep, Master Electronic. Thanks to everybody sponsoring the show. It's always a pleasure to have conversations with you and elevate and have those conversations. And again, thank you for allowing me to be there and talk with you guys. I'm gonna leave you with a good song from me and MJ Wemoto. There you go. What's the name of this song? Alleluia. That's the name of the song. It's a track produced by Malcolm Beats, featuring myself and MJ Wemoto on the vocals. And I will see you Sunday, and we're probably gonna do a listening session because we have a lot of remix to listen to. And I see you when I see you, Shada Gang. Enjoy. See you. I hope you had a great time. If you did, don't forget to put the unicorns or the rainbows in the chat. And I will see you Sunday. Bless, my people. Hey!
Malcolm Beats.
so there's no confusion. Don't get no illusion. Respect when they dealing with me. My flow is a fusion with top execution. We're not of the same pedigree. Command they respect, I'm the one they elected. It's cause and effect, now my G. Heavenly essence, the aura, the presence, cause godly is my energy.
Take a look at my wings, angel officially. Heaven, this is not my hood. You best remember my name in your prayers and I don't leave me. Heavenly Father, see me. You never perfect, you're beautiful. Got nobody like me. You will see the way they worship me. Hallelujah, 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 we love. Hallelujah, 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 we love. Hallelujah, 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 we love. Hallelujah, 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 we love.
When it's me that they facing, it's all agitation, cause my declaration's a win. By fire, by force, it's my greatest endorsement. I show no remorse from within. God like, a lot like me, Zeus like, I God, I agree. Holy, the main guarantee, I'm supreme in my being. That's the whole energy that I bring.
I
King.
have everything, but I'm not satisfied. They worship you more, but I am the one, only chosen, the one. They want me, they need me to feel. Burn them on fire, my only desire, until they call me sire. Heavenly, oh my God, can't you see? Hallelujah. Yeah.